When Trump started basically screaming at me at the table, telling me I was going to lose, I mean, has that ever worked for anyone in history?
You're going to lose. Tell him he's going to lose.
I'm like, well, hold on, Trump. You're talking to Ye.
Everybody says, who does he think he is? I just told you who I thought I was. A god.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm the right-winged angel, Oliver Mack, and in this video, we got to talk about Ye, formerly known as Kanye West, starting off his presidential campaign with a bang. Yesterday, he put out a video talking about his experience meeting with Donald Trump. Let's check it out.
I think the thing that Trump was most perturbed about, me asking him to be my vice president, I think that was like lower on the list of things that caught him off guard. It was the fact that I walked in with intelligence. So Trump is really impressed with Nick Fuentes. And Nick Fuentes, unlike so many of the lawyers...
Okay, I just want to stop the video real quick. I think that's going to be a bad look for Donald Trump. I don't know if any of you know who Nick Fuentes is, but if you Google search Nick Fuentes, all you will see is anti-Semitic, racist, and a lot of what the mainstream media and these social media outlets are saying about Nick Fuentes. A lot of that comes from Nick Fuentes and the crazy things that he has said. Now, I don't know everything that he has said. I've never met Nick Fuentes in person. I actually have experience. I went to CPAC one year, and I saw all these young people that are standing outside of my hotel. And I'm like, what is going on? Some of them had America First hats. And this is before I even knew a lot about Nick Fuentes. But they had America First hats on. They were just standing there. And I asked one of them, I was like, well, what's going on? Who are you guys waiting for? And the guy who I was talking to was reluctant to tell me. He didn't want to tell me who it was. Or he asked me, I can't remember what he asked me. Like, you know, are you... I guess down for whatever. But I'm like, okay, it was just really weird. And then a car pulls up and it's Nick Fuentes, and maybe that was the issue. Maybe he thought a black person would be offended by the presence of Nick Fuentes. I mean, I had on my Trump hat, so he knew I was a conservative, but I guess he didn't know, you know, how I would react to that. But like I said, a lot of the things that Nick Fuentes has said has led people to believe these things. He doesn't believe in interracial marriage. He thinks it's horrible. So, but that's Nick Fuentes.
And so many people that he was left with on his 2020 campaign, he's actually a loyalist. When he didn't know what the lawyers is, you'll still have your lawyer list. And when all the lawyers said, forget it, Trump's done, there were loyalists running up in the White House, right? And my question would be, why, when you had the chance, did you not free the January 6ers? And I came to him as someone who loves...
Now, that's a good question. A lot of people will say, well, Trump didn't have the opportunity to do that. I think he actually did have the opportunity to do that, but maybe he didn't want the backlash that would come with that. Maybe he didn't want to be accused of actually, you know, because he was going through the whole impeachment thing, and they were accusing him of inciting this whole thing. So you accuse somebody of inciting this whole thing, and the people that get arrested, some of them justifiably, I won't even, you know, sugarcoat that. Some of them did attack police officers. So some of them were justifiably arrested. Some of them, there were situations in instances around these arrests that may lead someone to believe that maybe they shouldn't have been arrested. We have someone who was actually, the case was thrown out because the police officers let the man in. So the judge says, well, we can't hold you accountable. The police officers let you in. So you thought it was okay. But yeah, there are some people who maybe shouldn't have been arrested that were, but there are some people who should have been arrested and were. So that's a slippery slope that I didn't think Trump wanted to go down. So I won't say that Ye is right in saying that he should have freed these people, because there was a lot going on that when that happened, if he did do that, it would have made Trump look worse. So I don't know.
Trump. And I said, go and get Corey back. Go and get these people that the media tried to cancel and told you to step away from. He basically gives me this would-be mob-esque kind of story. talking to some kid from the south side of Chicago trying to sound mobby or whatever. He goes into the story about all that he went through to get Alice Johnson out of jail and how he didn't do it for Kim, but he did it for me. But then he goes on to say that Kim is a and you could tell her I said that. And I was thinking, like, that's the mother of my children. Since we know, and all the Christians.
Now, I've seen this video multiple times, and I didn't hear what he said, but I just heard it. I don't know if you guys heard it, but what he said about Kim Kardashian, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Like, every time I watch the video, I'm like, what did he say? And then I kind of heard it over the bleep. I don't know how, but yeah, I don't think it was that bad. I don't know why he bleeped that out. Maybe he didn't want this video to come out and then Kim Kardashian see the video. I don't know, but it makes it worse when you blurt it out, because maybe people think it's a cuss word or he's calling her a horrible name, but that wasn't the case. So I don't know why he bleeped it out.
Christians in America that love Trump know that Trump is a conservative. We're going to demand that you hold all policies directly to the Bible. When Trump started.
Now, I agree with that. If you're a conservative, if you're a Christian and you get in office, you want to hold policies to the Bible. So there's a lot of things that go on in today's government that shouldn't be going on because people claim to be Christians. People claim to follow the Bible. So if you claim to follow the Bible, then there's things that you shouldn't allow to happen based on your own beliefs that are in the Bible. So I agree with that.
Basically screaming at me at the table, telling me I was going to lose. I mean, has that ever worked for anyone in history?
You're going to lose. Tell him he's going to lose.
I'm like, well, hold on.
By the way, if you guys don't know who that is with him, that's Milo Yiannopoulos. I think I'm saying that right. But Milo Yiannopoulos is a very controversial figure, and he's found some kind of attachment. They've created some kind of partnership. He and Kanye West, or Ye. He said that he's working on Kanye West, Ye, said he's working on his campaign. So we'll see how that goes.
Trump, you're talking to Ye.
Perfect.
All right, so there it is. That's the video. That's Kanye West talking about his experience with Donald Trump, meeting Donald Trump at Mar-A-Lago. So Kanye West went to Donald Trump's house and asked him to be the VP. Now, I don't know why he did that. I don't know why he thought that Donald Trump would be okay with that. Like, do you think Donald Trump would say, oh, sure, I was president of the United States for 4 years, but I'll be VP to somebody who's never been in politics before? That makes sense. No, it doesn't. But I think Kanye West, what he's doing is he's generating a lot of headlines and a lot of attention to himself. Kanye West is a genius at marketing. I don't know where he developed this skill, but he's very, very good at this. And I think this video did what it was supposed to do. It drew a lot of attention to him. And then it also had made people question Donald Trump. There's some things that people on the right agreed with Kanye West on in his criticism of Donald Trump. And then people on the left are going to look at this and say, oh, Donald Trump aligns himself with these people. Donald Trump aligns himself with someone like Nick Fuentes, who we believe is a racist anti-Semitic. A racist anti-Semite. Sorry, I just be saying words wrong. I apologize. Anti-Semite, okay? So they're going to think that about Donald Trump. So I think Ye was successful in his approach here. So kudos to him for doing that. I don't know how helpful it will be in his presidential campaign. I don't know how many votes Ye got during his presidential campaign. Let me see if I can look that up. Let's see. How many votes did Kanye West get 2020? Let's see. BBC. Let me switch back. All right. The 43-year-old rapper has conceded after... what? Ads always got to come up. Okay. The 43-year-old rapper has conceded after his self-styled birthday party collected just 60,000 votes out of an estimated total of 160 million. Okay. That's all you got, bruh? 60,000 votes, bruh? So you got this whole presidential campaign and you only got 60,000 votes last time. I don't know. I don't know what this is. I kind of think the last presidential campaign was just a publicity stunt. Maybe this one is the same thing. Maybe it's just to distract people from the controversy that he's had. So I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's to help launch his new clothing line away from Adidas. I don't know. But I mean, it could work if he didn't have to spend that much money, or if the money was nothing to him, then it works because it gravitates people to your side. Maybe there's some people in the middle that may like Ye for what he does. And maybe he'll generate more fans. Maybe have people see him in a different light. I don't know, but we'll see what happens. I think he probably made Trump a little upset. So I don't think he's going to have Trump support anymore, which is okay. He doesn't need it, and Trump doesn't need him. So there have been reports that said that Trump wanted to distance himself from Kanye West, which is weird because then he invited Kanye West to his house. So maybe that report wasn't true. I don't know what it is, but in the end, Kanye West, Ye, is doing what Ye does. And that's marketing. And I think he's a genius at it. So I think this is only going to show that he's a genius at marketing. But it is what it is. I don't really care either way. You know, Ye can do whatever he wants. Donald Trump can do whatever he wants. But it's all about saving America. And if you're down to save America, then cool, you can be on our team. All right, that's all I got. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. All right, I'll catch you guys on the next video. I'm out. Peace.